We start with Carter. Previously, he had a nightmare about a very terrifying future. Whenever hawks die, they are reborn. Every time this happens, Carter sees that same future. But this time, it was too much. So much so that he has decided to investigate. Just to clarify something and avoid confusion, Carter's investigations do not happen at the same time as Batman's. Carter's investigations occur much earlier. For millennia, the truth has always been locked away in the depths of human memories. In many of their lives, the Hawks have encountered beings that always lurk from the shadows. They have never been seen in human history. They are immutable and omnipresent. In this place, there exists a man who guards secrets and mysteries. A man older than the American continent. It's time for him and the immortals to come together for the truth to be revealed. We are in Greece. Batman is fighting against a beast called Host. You know, Batman, as brave as ever. The battle is interrupted by Wonder Woman. She tells Host that Batman is under the protection of Themyscira. She is sure that Batman was going to kindly ask her to enter her master's temple. Diana tells Batman that he should have called her. In this part of the world, humans cannot just walk around as if nothing is happening. Batman tells her that his presence in this place is absolutely necessary, and he had to come on his own. He is very close to the answers and needs to make sense of everything he has seen. Diana asks him how he found the entrance to this palace. Batman tells her he found a scroll from a dead cult. The scroll was written 200 years before Christ. The scroll describes a dangerous path to the great forge of Hephaestus. The men who wrote it threw themselves into the fire to then become the fuel for Hephaestus' weapons. Diana tells him that if he is looking to be a sacrifice to the gods, there are simpler ways to do that. All Batman wants is to talk to Hephaestus. Diana tells him it's too late for him to do that. The gods abandoned Earth many years ago. Batman asks her the reason for their abandonment. Diana shouldn't be telling him any of this, but she does anyway. The gods believed a war was coming. A war that would not only affect Earth, but also the cosmos. Earth and the cosmos would be affected by a crisis. The crisis would be so strong that the light of creation would be extinguished. Everything would be darkness. Diana realizes that Batman also sees that crisis coming. She asks him how he knows that. Batman tells her he is afraid of what might happen. The more he follows this mystery, the more afraid he becomes. Every question leads him to more questions. The only thing he hopes is that Hephaestus will be able to light a fire in the darkness. That's why he wants to talk to him. Diana tells him that before coming here, she had a vision. Hephaestus was sitting in front of her. He told her she had to come to this place and give Batman this sword. This is the Sunblade, created by Apollo at the beginning of human civilization. Humans are not supposed to know that these weapons exist. The sword was forged with the most powerful metal Hephaestus has been able to obtain. Hephaestus also calls the sword the eighth metal. This is not the purest form of the metal. But if Batman follows its light, the sword will lead him to where he yearns to go. In the Batcave, Hal Jordan wonders why Batman has the Joker locked up. Who knows how long he has been here? Duke is upset about this situation, and when Batman returns, he'll have a tough talk with him. The Joker asks him why he's so angry. Could it be that his anger is because Batman doesn't consider him a Robin? These words caused more annoyance in Duke, who tried to attack the Joker. But an energy field prevented that. The Joker begins to recount how he got here. It all started when he went out looking for fun. He cut off his face and tried to kill the Bat family. But in the end, Batman prevented that from happening. When the Bat defeated him, the Joker fell into a river. This refers to death of the family. When he fell into the river, he lost consciousness. When he woke up, he found himself in the darkness. Suddenly, he saw something bright. There was a green metal above him. That metal healed his wounds and restored his face to normal. That's not all. The Joker looked at a wall, which had a mark that was older than Gotham City. A bat was drawn on that wall. The Joker didn't understand what was happening. He needed to know more about all this. There is a great conspiracy surrounding this world. Birds are turned into bats. Light turns into darkness. Darkness is coming soon. The Joker knows it too. His inner voice has been telling him for a long time. He has wanted to return to the surface, but Batman keeps him trapped here. Suddenly, the Joker uses Duke and Hal Jordan's bodies to break the force field and thus free himself. Hal Jordan tells him they won't let him escape. The cave light goes out. Darkness arrives. Duke asks Hal to light up the cave. They cannot let the Joker escape. As we had already seen in the previous chapter, the power ring was failing. Therefore, it cannot light up the room. Hal doesn't understand what the hell is going on. The Joker does know what's happening. He even knows how this will end. The answer is simple. This has happened before. We return to Carter. The Immortals gave him the coordinates of the metal. This led him to the Well of Dionysus, which the Joker also found. The place had a large number of drawings, which tell a dark story. It's all about the betrayal of the Judas of the birds, a traitor who joined the demon who took the emblem of the great and terrible bat. Birds and bats have always been at war. The Immortals told Carter that the metal was cursed and had to be eliminated, as its power came from the same darkness that spawned this bat. Carter continues his investigation. One of the Immortals gave him a knife with which he could trace his path into the darkness. When they finally found him, the earth shook. From the depths of darkness emerged a beast. Its eyes were enormous. Through them, you could see yourself through the abyss. Those eyes awaited the darkness. And not only that, they also awaited someone else. We go with Batman to the Sonora Desert. The Bat knows he's running out of time. The sword has led him to a secret base of unknown origin beneath the Sonora Desert. Suddenly, Double X appears. He asks Batman to retreat from this place. The metal he seeks is cursed. Everything it touches becomes corrupted. If Batman doubts that, he only needs to look at himself. The metal has already caused him great harm. Double X cannot maintain his physical projection. Once again, he asks Batman to return before he is corrupted. But guess what? Obviously, Batman doesn't listen. He needs to know all the answers. More visitors arrive. This time it's Talia. Batman asks her what she's doing here. She tells him she's looking for the same thing he is. The demon's knowledge is vast, and nothing escapes him. At the beginning of the 20th century, Ra's al Ghul and others gathered to discuss a great mystery. One of his associates managed to create a powerful dagger made with the metal Batman is looking for. Talia has the 9th metal in her possession. Let's remember that Batman has the 8th. The difference between them is that one gives light and the other darkness. Batman offers her a deal. The 8th metal for the 9th metal. Talia asks him if he would trade light for darkness. The Sword of Light has the power of a god. Batman tells her that the world is in great imbalance. Besides, if he needs help, he knows his son's mother will come to him. Talia accepts the deal. She hands it over to him and tells him that whoever holds the dagger in their hand can hear the name of the sorcerer who forged it. The dagger holds a small part of his great power, the power of Shazam. We return to the Batcave. Duke and Hal are looking for the Joker. The latter says he cannot let Batman keep digging. The Bat doesn't know what will happen when he reaches the deepest part. The Joker is destroying the controls with the machine. Hal tries to stop the Joker with the power of his ring. His ring still isn't working, and the Joker strikes him with a lever. The Joker tells him that this machine is what the Guardians sent him to find. Duke attacks the Joker. The latter asks him if he knows why Batman chose him. The reason is very simple. His mother has metal in her blood, and that's why Batman has tried to help her. Well, that's what the Bat wants him to believe. All Batman wants is to find people with this crazy metal. If Duke searches the computer for a file called Metal, he will be able to see all the people Batman has found with the metal in their blood. The Joker reveals the truth. Duke is the key to this. He is the signal, and the Joker will not allow Batman to use him for his own purposes, so he will kill him right now. Before the Joker can do anything to him, Duke defends himself and kicks him in the face. This caused Duke to fall into the void. The Joker, mocking him, says that the signal darkens. It's time for the Joker to write this grand finale. The battle between the Bat and the Clown has lasted a long time. Hal says he's right about that. It's time for this war to end, and he will be the one to end it. Hal is an expert pilot and will use the Batwing to end the Joker's story. The Joker laughs at all this. Hal asks him what's so funny. The Joker tells him it's happening again. No matter what they do, everything is just coming. They don't understand it. All this time, the Joker has been the good guy. A dark crisis is coming, and here are 2 burning lights calling it. Suddenly, something bad starts happening to Duke. A great light emerges from him. All the pieces are connected, and the puzzle always comes together in the shape of a bat. Duke has fallen to the ground. That big explosion was taken advantage of by the Joker, who managed to escape. That's not all. Batman has arrived. He asks Jordan what he has done to the Batcave. Hal tells him this is all the Joker's doing. Batman tells him he has no idea what he has just caused by releasing the Joker. He needed him. Hal says he has violated many Justice League rules. Besides, what makes him believe that's the real Joker? After all, there are three. Hal asks for an explanation for all this. Batman tells him he has spent a lot of time putting pieces together, and to do that, he has used this machine called Final Invention. This machine was designed to ensure that this city always has a Batman. But before he finished it, Batman died at the hands of the Joker. That would have been the end of the Bat. Sounds strange, right? How is it that if the Joker killed him, he's still alive? At this point in the story, the answer is easy. He used the metal and the Dionysium to not lose his life and regain his memory. Furthermore, he used that machine to reconstruct himself, even though the machine wasn't finished. Batman can use it thanks to the metal in his head. When he turned on the machine, he saw something that was impossible for him. He saw many versions of himself, dying over and over again. He has to finish building the machine to get to the bottom of all this. Duke asks him if what the Joker told him is true. Did Batman bring him here to study him as an experiment? The Bat tells him that the Joker always lies. All Batman wants is to try to mold him, and when he's ready, he'll decide what he wants to become. Batman takes out the dagger Talia gave him. For some reason, the dagger is causing a reaction in Duke. He can see the complete machine made of light. He can even see where the light comes from, but he can't explain it. After all, the Joker was right. He is the signal. Hal Jordan lent Duke a ring. This is just a duplicate, but it will work very well for him. Duke will need all the willpower possible to show them what he sees. Duke creates a construct from this. The Psycho-Pirate's mask and other relics are visible. Yes, those same ones Batman has in his other cave, and we saw in the previous chapter. Batman prepares and places all the relics in the machine. Finally, he places the ninth metal. Batman sits down. It's time to know the truth. The pain he suffers is so great that he falls to the ground. Hal asks him what he saw. Batman tells him, darkness. He doesn't understand it. Everything he did was supposedly right, but all he saw was darkness. Everyone warned him, but he always ignored them. We go 1,000 kilometers under Gotham City. The last seal is broken. After all these generations, the sacrifice is near. The dark days are over. The dark nights are coming. With them comes Batman's true father. Thank you very much for watching this video. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe for more content like this. I'm TJ Prime, and see you in the next video.